What's up, this is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode I want to talk about a dream that I got like 2 weeks ago or something. It's about Trump's tariff war with China. And this tariff war will eventually cause the collapse of the United States. United States will go into a civil war, and Trump is going to lose control. Okay? Yeah, it's about his tariff war and the result of it. But anyway, before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore, you become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 54. You can see, I don't have any beer belly. Look at that. Pretty skinny, right? Look at that. Don't have any beer belly. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you're interested, you want to look like me when you're 54, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com, link is at the bottom of this video. Anyway, this video, I'm going to show you a clip, okay, to better describe my dream. Have fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to share a dream with you today. Okay, this is about Trump's tariff. Okay, and this dream basically is telling me that he is going to, his war against China. Okay, on the tariff war against China is going to ruin this country, and one day this country will fall into a civil war, and I don't know, and basically the country will lose its leader. I got this dream like maybe, I would say 2 weeks ago, around April 10th or something, April 10th, April 11th, 2025. My dream starts like this, okay? It's like I saw somebody playing Stratego. Stratego, it's like a board game. I used to play this board game when I was little. When I first came to the United States, I went to somebody's house. And that kid introduced me to this game. I love this game, okay? Stratego, if you don't know what it is, you could go online and check. This is what Stratego is. This is the 1975 edition. The box has this old man playing Stratego, and I love these chess pieces. Look at these chess pieces. They're very elegant. They're either red or silver or blue, with silver images. I just absolutely love this game. Very elegant looking, and let me see if there's another image of this game right here. Yeah, this is a Stratego game, okay? And what happened is, my dream is like somebody is playing this game. I know this is about Trump, okay? Because that night, okay, I was asking God about what's gonna happen to United States when Trump playing this tariff, which Chinese tariff game, right? And at night, God gave me this dream. So I know this is about Trump. I have no doubt in my mind, okay? And basically, somebody's playing Stratego, okay? Like a little kid playing Stratego, okay? And then at the end, what happened is, he played this game, he's moving and the other side's moving. And at the end, what happened is, this is what I saw, okay? I saw something like this. He's being cornered. At the end of the day, he's being cornered by the other side, okay? These ancient warship, this is like an image. This is an image of an ancient warship. This is, those warships from 1700s, right? Like, I don't know, he's being cornered by these ancient warships. It has a lot of cannons. It has a lot of rows and rows of cannons, right? This kid is like standing right in front of this ancient warship. Look, in my dream, okay, basically we're playing Stratego, and then Stratego, somehow the other side brought out this ancient warship, okay? Showing us that, hey, you're outnumbered, you're being cornered. You're gonna lose this game. If you keep playing, you're gonna lose this game, okay? They got all their cannons are pointing at us. Okay? And then I know this kid, he's gonna lose one way or the other, okay? And then the next thing I saw is, I saw something like this. Oh, hold on, let me I saw something like this. Like, basically, that kid is trying to make a move. Now I saw a computer screen, right? That kid is trying to make a move. But then it doesn't give the kid any option. Like, there's no more option left. You cannot make a move. And this kid is like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how do I make a move? How come they're not giving me no options? All I see is these little boxes, you know? It doesn't give you an option to make a move. And the kid was asking me, hey, where's Sandman? Where is Sandman? Then I saw something like this guy. Now the kid is asking, where's Sandman? He's talking about, suddenly I saw, like, it shows me an image of some guy, some dude wearing a headscarf, okay? Not as handsome as this guy, but just some guy wearing a headscarf. Where's Sandman? And then, yeah, that's the end of my dream. But I know this is about Trump's tariff war. So I woke up and I interpret this dream, and I know one thing, okay? Now, Stratego, first of all, Stratego, that's easy. Stratego is easy, okay? Stratego is just that Trump is playing a game, all right? Trump is basically, to Trump, this is nothing but a game. Okay? He's playing a very dangerous game, you know? And I guess red is China, blue is the United States. He's just a kid, you know? To him, he doesn't take anything seriously. He's just a kid playing this little game. And then suddenly, the ship that I saw, okay, that means suddenly he's outnumbered, you know? The Chinese has more chips than him, right? So he's outnumbered by China. And then suddenly, you know, he's like, he cannot make a move anymore. Yeah, all I saw is these things. All I saw is like these things on a computer screen. It doesn't give him an option to move. I think this means that United States will eventually fall into a civil war. Okay? Right now, there's already people suing Trump. There's already states like California and a few other states. Like, there are already like 12 different states suing Trump. Suing Trump for his unjust tariff. And I think eventually United States will fall into a civil war. Okay? And Trump cannot move anymore because basically they don't give him an option to move. Like, basically he's not gonna become the leader anymore. There's gonna be a civil war, and there's no way he can move during the civil war. And then that little kid said, "Where's Sandman?" Now I don't know what this means. I don't know why a guy wearing a turban or a headscarf, I don't know what this means. But Sandman, I think Sandman is United States because, you know, Uncle Sam, right? Uncle Sam. Okay, it sounds I know Sandman. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. It's not Sam, I understand that, but it sounds like Sam, right? So I know Sandman represents the United States because it's Uncle Sam, okay? Where's Sandman? He said, where's Sandman at? How come I cannot make a move? Where's Sandman at? So I think this means, you know, eventually Trump will bring the country into a state of civil war, you know, because of this tariff. And I'm pretty sure that's going to happen in 2027. He's going to be like Putin, you know? Keep on attacking Ukraine, right? It won't stop. Keep on attacking Ukraine, you know, in order to save his face, right? And I think Trump is going to do the same thing. He's going to bite into China. He's not going to let go, you know? And this tariff war will continue on until 2027. He just won't quit. He won't quit. He's going to keep on biting into China and he won't quit. And then eventually United States will just fall apart. And then he said, where's Sandman? How come I cannot make a move? Because there's going to be a civil war. There's no more Uncle Sam. You know? I don't know what the turban, the headscarf mean. Maybe it means rebels. These rebels are rising up and fight against the government. But today I see that Trump is talking about eliminating income tax. Trump had this idea floating in his mind, thinking that maybe from now on, we should just tax people using tariff. Just make make U.S. citizens pay tariffs, and just basically eliminate their income tax. So he's thinking we're going to tax the citizens one way or the other. Why don't we tax the citizens using 100% tariff instead of income tax, right? I think it's a bad idea. Okay. First of all, why do I think it's a bad idea? It's okay. First of all, if you use tariff, right, nobody dare to make purchases anymore. Nobody dare to buy things anymore, right? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, I could buy this for $50, and now I have to pay $100 for this. Think about it. Who dares to make a purchase? Nobody. And also, it could ruin a lot of store owners. It could ruin a lot of small business owners, who have their shit made in China, and shipped back to this country for sale. And also, everything is going to get very expensive. For example, like a car repair. Back in the days, if your radiator leaks water, you want to replace a radiator, it's going to cost me like $700, right? But after this gig, how much is it going to cost me? It could cost, it might double. I don't know, the price of replacing a radiator could double. Used to cost $700. Now it could cost like $1,200. I don't know, right? Just very scary, See, with income tax, hey, at least I know how much I'm going to pay, right? At least, I can calculate how much I'm gonna pay every year, right? But with this tariff is a scary thing, Nobody dares to make a purchase anymore. And if nobody buys anything, then there's no more commerce, right? There's no more, everybody is losing business. All the stores going to get shut down. Even online stores, people selling shit on Amazon or eBay, even they're going to shut down. Because if nobody buys anything, how can they survive? I don't know. I just think Trump, I don't know, this is a bad idea, But no, based on the stream, Trump is going to keep on going. He's going to play his little stratego. He's going to play his little stratego game. Okay? Until United States basically just fall apart. United States will simply fall apart. And then, I don't know. And he's gonna be asking, hey, where's Sandman? Where's Uncle Sam? I don't know. It's a bad idea. Anyway, that's all I want to say. You guys have a nice